Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the J Lounge. Of course, you guys know I am your hostess with the mostest, aka Miss Simone Jackson. I am here to bring you guys another wonderful episode of the J Lounge. Of course, everyone you guys know, the J Lounge is where everyone comes down to talk with me, either be singers, actors, directors. They all come down here and they all have a wonderful time. As per norm, I am super excited to be introducing my next guest to you guys today. He is a rising indie artist and he is here to talk about his music and his passion. And I cannot wait for you guys to get to know him. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Deqel. Hi, Deqel.
Hey Jackson,
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. I am so glad to have you on here today. Thank you for being here, and I am so excited. I am going to go ahead and fire the first question at you. I want to know what began your passion for music?
Good question. Music has always been around in my life, but I didn't always know I wanted to create it. And then when I was 12, like my dad is a guitar teacher, like he taught classical music, and I was always like I wasn't sure if I really enjoyed it. But then one time I decided to just do it, and I really enjoyed it. So I started doing that, and I started playing the guitar, and I started listening to more music, and eventually I decided I also wanted to sing and songwrite, and slowly evolved into that.
Love it. And that's so cool that your dad is a classic guitar teacher. That's awesome. So pretty much music was all around. So that is awesome. And that actually goes into my next question, going into the number two question. Name three people who influenced your career and why.
There's a ton of people from all genres, but
Oh, I know.
yeah. I suppose like Ed Sheeran, Sam Smith, or Charlie Puth, because I think they have the most similar music to mine,
Ooh,
possibly.
I
Yeah, or
like the
Sean.
choices, especially Ed Sheeran. I'm a huge Ed Sheeran fan. The first concert I actually went to was Ed Sheeran. So I get you there. I absolutely understand you there. Those are beautiful choices. Going on to the next question, describe your sound. What is your sound like?
So I make pop music, and I feel like it's kind of powerful. I mean, my latest song wasn't. And my music started off like super emotional,
Mhm.
but I'm trying to make it slowly more upbeat because I don't really want to be in that, depressing mood. I want to
Right.
uplift and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. You want to create that fun, fun sound in pop, like early 2000s and stuff like that. So I can completely understand. Completely understand. Um, Going on to the next question, for first-time listeners of your music, what song would you suggest they listen to really understand you as an artist?
Maybe my first song, Love versus Hate. But that was again more emotional than
Mhm.
I don't know. But I think it captures me from what I've had so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That is, I highly encourage my audience. Make sure you go hear that song. I'm sure it's streaming on all music platforms. And yeah, definitely hear that song to really get the Kel sound. Um, Going on to the next question, I want to make sure my audience is able to follow you and your music. Where are you on social media and music platforms?
So I have a name that's pretty unique, Deqel. It's spelled Deqel. So if you type that and then the name of the social media, it should most likely come up. You could also look for specific ones, or Deqel Music or Deqel, and then look for the song like Love versus Hate or Be Alright.
All right. So, of course, I highly encourage my audience, make sure you follow Takel on all social media and music platforms and stream his music as well. Going on to the next question, what future projects or what future music are you working on that you can give a little dish about to the J Lounge audience?
I do have one upcoming song that's coming out in June 18. You can currently pre-save it, and I do have like a sample that I often showcase on TikTok or other social media. But yeah,
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Cannot wait to hear it. Cannot wait to hear it. Going on to the next question, what goals do you hope to accomplish in your music career?
are we talking long term, short term?
Hey, yeah, long term, short term, any term. What goals do you hope to accomplish?
So for the next one, I'm hoping to get 10,000 streams on Spotify. That is pretty ambitious, but I am trying to promote it a lot, and I've had a bunch of success, especially with TikTok. Like one of my videos got like 300,000 views. Um,
Whoa,
yeah,
that's awesome. That's quite an impressive feat
yeah.
right there.
Although it, yeah, although it shouldn't all be about the views, it should be about making good music and then releasing it
Of
out there.
course.
If you know what
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, absolutely.
Long term, I'm very ambitious. I'm hoping to get, as far as I can.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. Nothing wrong with being ambitious at all. And you're right.
Mhm.
It's not about the streams or, the views. It's about the music. It's about making good music that people can connect to. But still, 300,000 on TikTok, that's still an impressive feat. So, yeah, I applaud you on that. Going on to the next question. If you can collaborate with any artist, who would you would like to work with?
If I can cheat, I would just say Beethoven. You didn't say it has to be alive, you know?
This is true. This is true. It can be
Yeah.
anybody.
Globally, it will be like chaos. Well, it will be good chaos. And then I'd blow up also. So that would be nice. If
Beethoven.
someone living, then yeah, I would just return Ed Sheeran.
That's the best choice. I mean,
Yeah.
that is the best choice. I mean, if you describe yourself just like Ed Sheeran, then yeah, that would be the best choice. He can do it all. So that would be a really great collaboration. Um, Going on to the next question, where are some of your favorite places to perform and why?
Perform like to other people or
Yeah.
uh-huh. Um, I don't feel like the place matters as much. I
Mhm.
mean, if I could perform like at an airplane, I would do that, but I would do wherever, you
I
know what
love
I'm
it.
saying? Yeah, anywhere, but where I do perform the most is just where places meant for performance. That makes sense.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a plane because I mean they should start making some where people can start performing on planes. So that would
Yeah, I
be
agree. That would be
great.
awesome.
That would be great. Uh, so going on to the next question. Since starting your career, what's been the best advice you have been given?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Probably just consistency. I know it's really simple, but these are often just true. If you're super consistent over a long period of time, I feel like that's the most important thing. Not the other things don't matter, but it's like the
Right.
bait.
Right. But you're right. Consistency is key for especially when success, especially in the music business. Consistency is key. So I do agree with you on that. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, Dekel, I cannot wait to see what type of career you're going to have in the future. I know it's going to be big. You're already starting off. You already know what type of sound, what type of songs that you want to, create, what kind of artist you want to be. I cannot wait to see where you go in the next couple of years. I have no doubt it's going to be big.
Oh, I appreciate it. I wonder you as well.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I mean,
I
and really, what you do is super amazing. I mean, you feature artists for free and you're super polite. I mean, this it's something really rare for one of them. And I've been
Hey,
to over 250 people, so I get a sense of what I'm talking about, you know?
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And look, I love doing what I do. It is a pleasure. I like meeting other talent. It just inspires me creatively. I may not be musical, but it just definitely inspires me on what I continue to do. And I appreciate artists like you. So thank you.
Hmm.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, I want to highly thank my guest, Cal, one more time. And I also want to highly encourage my audience, make sure you go and follow his music, support him, stream it, do what you got to do. We want to make sure we see him more of him, especially in the near future. So make sure he goes out, support, stream, and listen to his music because he's definitely going to be an artist to look out for. Of course, you guys know I have been your hostess with the mostest, Miss J, aka Miss Simone Jackson. I will be back with another great episode of the J Lounge here soon. I want to thank my guest, Kel, one more time. I want to thank everybody for listening in, and I'll certainly be back. All right. Bye.